Kim Buchanan here. I have a picture of the old home place, the Barnett Homestead in Oglethorpe County, Georgia, which is just east of Athens. And I occasionally, growing up, and really until I was a young adult, visited the old home place. Saw Uncle Arthur and Aunt Nell and Uncle Leo, who's right here. This photo was taken in 1925, and that's Uncle Leo right here. I would still see him. Of course, he was a lot older than he is in this picture, but he was still Uncle Leo. And we think this is Aunt Henrietta right here, and I saw her often. She lived in Hull, Georgia, if you've ever been there. Which you probably haven't. And Aunt Inez lived in Athens, and it was always just a delight to go to the old home place and to know that I had roots there, that this was my heritage. Well, the last time I went, I was in doing doctoral studies and was interested in this kind of thing, and actually I still am. But I got a photocopy of the history of the Barnett Homestead, at some points in history known as the Barnett Plantation. Reading the history was hard. I mean, those are my relatives, those are my ancestors, those are people with my DNA, and it is a rich, rich heritage. But we owned slaves. My family thought they could own other people. You know, Martin Luther King Jr., in his I Have a Dream speech, imagined a day when the children of slaves and the children of slave owners could sit down together at the same table. And I love that quote. Every January during Martin Luther King weekend at the church I serve, I use that quote as we come to the table. But then it hit me who I am. I am one of those children of the slave owners. As I reflected on what that history might mean for me, this song emerged. Who built this house? Oglethorpe County, Georgia is where my family's from. From Barnett's, Burke's, and Myers, and Yancey's, all of us have come. It's always made me proud to see the old home place, to know that I have roots there, a rich heritage to embrace. On the highest point of the property, a weathered farmhouse stands. The front porch, screen door, banister, all hewn by human hands. Mantels in both downstairs rooms, ornate and carved with skill. I touch the wood and wonder whose artistry I feel. Who built this house? Who made this family strong? What is the legacy to which I belong? In a back room on a dusty shelf, I spot an age-stained book. Carefully I pull it down and take a curious look. I find within those pages an answer that dismays. In black and white I read it. This house was built by slaves. Who built this house? great-great-grandfather Thomas Yancey. A long list of names, I count them 44, and beside each one what he or she'd sell for. Who built this house? Who made this family strong? What is the legacy to which I belong?